You have reached the personal mobile of Richard. You interrupted me. I do think people are judged by the way that they answer their phones. Well, I'll forgive you this time, but I really can't afford any lapse of manners now that I'm being Lady Malvern. I know I haven't started yet, but one has to prepare. I have to feel like Lady Malvern. Well, how nice of you to say so. I must say, Richard, it's true, I suppose I've always behaved a little bit like a Lady Malvern. Is it just you, do you think, or have other people noticed? Really? Lots of other people? Well, there you are, you see. It was worth what we spent on those his and her towels for the guest bathroom. That is where, dear. Well, there you are, you see. He's coming here. Tell me he's not wearing his gas mask. Good. I really ought to confiscate it, but then he'll panic when he hears a siren. Richard, don't be unkind. I mean, it's only natural that he takes a few precautions when he hears a siren. Just make sure he doesn't argue any more barbed wire. He showed you what pictures? The pictures he wants to enter into the arts exhibition. Oh, Daddy, how marvellous. He's been painting. Not painting? Well, postcards. Postcards from his army days in Egypt. Well, why not a few views of the pyramid? Not the pyramids, eh? Well, are they in a plain envelope? Couldn't you take them off him? Well, you tried, but he blew his whistle. How loud? It's a wartime one that they used for invasion warnings. Oh, I'll see to him. But I could do without a whistling daddy at the moment. I don't want any invasion warnings, especially when Mrs. Debden is here. And that is Tina King reading for Hyacinth Bouquet. Now we have Croker, or Crocker. Starting from when Croker enters. I understand that Mr. Rowett has just... Start again, please. I just understand that Mr. Rowett called you just now, madam. I thought you should know that the woman who was murdered outside here was his wife. You don't seem very surprised to hear that. You seem to have been searching for something since I was last here, Mrs. Henderson. Ah, some bags for the vacuum cleaner. Well, perhaps I can find them for you. Well, here we go. It's no bother at all. You know, the other day my wife lost her only tin opener, and you'll never guess where she found it. In the washing machine. Exactly. Well, that's right. I just thought you might have done the same thing. Are you sure you weren't looking for something else, madam? Are you sure that you weren't looking for a doll? A doll that your husband brought back from Amsterdam, and which Mrs. Rowett came here to pick up on Thursday night. We know that he did. Mr. Rowett now recognises your husband from a photograph that his father has. And old Mr. Rowett remembers seeing your husband and Mrs. Rowett together several times.